Good afternoon, Zambia. We are more than glad that you found time to join us on another exciting, fantastic episode right here on CLUB's QTV. And I'm your host for today, Laxon Kelvin Perry, together with my beautiful, amazing co-host,
Elena Soko.
And together we saying, how are you? How have you been? Tell us how you've been transitioning this 2023. It's been an exciting year, right? It seems to be very, very...
Well, it seems pleasant so far, so good. It seems as if the year is going to be okay.
How has it been for you?
It's been okay. Like I said, so far, so good. So I'm not going to say much on that.
I think it's just a perfect year. Let's give it time. Let's see how things will flow naturally like that. It's not, you don't have to be visualized to do certain things. I know there are a couple of things that we failed to do last year, so this year obviously we need to realign those things and see the way forward. And thus brings us to our topic of discussion for today, which is peer pressure. But remember, later on the show, we'll be having animal facts, amazing animal facts that you haven't heard of in a while. Yeah, stay glued for that, as well as translation, English and English translations. All that on right here on this episode with our topic now, peer pressure. What is peer pressure for you? Definitely.
Well, peer pressure can be defined in different forms or in different ways. But to my own understanding, I see peer pressure as, there are those times whereby you're with your friends as teenagers. You know how teenagers are. You're with your friends and then they pressure you into doing certain things. Or it can be fashion, it can be doing other things. Okay, they're just different things teenagers are into.
Definitely. So guys, peer pressure is just one of the ways that people get to conform to what others are doing due to excessive influence, and maybe for me personally, I view it as lack of weakness on your part to just master and who you are and how to realign your belief, your self-belief first before you get exposed out there. So you can tell us your view, obviously, pertaining our topic of discussion via our Facebook handle, which is CLUB Zambia. There, we'll be more than glad to read your contribution. Also, if you have any other burning issue that you'd want to bring, you're more than free to do so. We'll be more than able to bring our cameras and microphones to you so that you also can be part of this beautiful journey. Now, yes.
Wait, before we go far,
what
do you think? If you're man enough, let's go have weed. What do you think?
Weed? What
That's
is weed?
If you're man enough.
Well, if you're woman enough, you can bring it here. Let's
Don't worry, I'll bring it. It'll be here soon. I have it in my bag.
Really? Yeah, I mean, I'm more than... No. Dick is watching. We're live on set. We're not going to do that. So yeah, pretty much that's one of the ways that people get to be enticed into doing things. Now, peer pressure, there's a misconception though. It's believed to be always on the wrong side of things. So we're obviously here to...
Is there even a good side of it?
There's a good side of peer pressure.
Really?
When you're influenced by people maybe who graduated and you want to enter into that course, I think that's positive peer pressure.
Oh, really?
Good associates, good feedback is a lot, But relatively, peer pressure is relatively harmless. But also there could be substantial consequences rather, that if you indulge in it, you probably find yourself on the other side of life, on the other side of law, which is not good for everyone, right? So we need to make sure that we stay with groups that influence us for positive development, okay? So we're here to share with you, obviously, other forms of peer pressure. There's obviously direct and indirect one. There's spoken
and unspoken.
Yeah. There's also positive and negative, guys. So these just are some of the peer pressure, forms of peer pressure which is out there. Spoken is pretty much like you telling me what you did right now, needing a weed in it, and you want me to smoke with you. That's spoken. But then...
But I'm just telling you to be man enough.
Yeah, so that's spoken peer pressure. I agreed to it. Obviously, I'm a culprit, but there's that other one where you don't speak, you just hand it over to me.
No.
Then that's unspoken peer pressure.
But how can that be unspoken peer pressure? How can there be pressure in that? Because you haven't said anything. So in short, it's being done through actions.
Yes, through action. I just see with it, and then I follow along with what you have.
Just to fit in.
Yeah, out of curiosity maybe, and maybe trying to feel comfortable around the, because people be like, when I wave, was one among so those kind of issues, and these things actually do happen among us, ourselves, and wherever you go, pretty much. Okay, as we said, stay glued to this, channel. We have a lot more exciting animal facts, obviously, and some translations here and there. Also, guys, before I forget, when I was coming here, Eleanor was telling me that she wants a job, just like she always does, And then we saw this big building where people are constructing this big building just here outside. And that place, they are looking for, what did you say?
Maids.
Yes.
No, they're not called maids.
I don't know. People that clean these buildings, what are they called?
Attendants.
Attendants?
But
like
that
people
sounds
that work
wrong.
in hotels, and they're pretty much maids, right?
I don't. So okay, you guys, you should tell us what they are called,
so she's been pressurized to look for money because others are working. So that positive peer pressure, you see, to find something good for your life. I think we now jump into our animal facts for today, and obviously it's time for you to grab that pen and pencil and whatever paper that you have, so that you obviously draw something and keep it with you.
So when we come to animal facts, we do know that each and every single animal has its own different characteristics which it's identified by. Today we'll be looking at the most creepiest things that you find in your houses. So you know that cockroaches are not your favorite things or pests to have in the house.
Do you remember that song by...
Which song?
When were you born?
Which song?
No, tell me when you were born first.
Why should I tell you when I was born?
Because that song probably came out before you were born. By
First
Peterson.
I don't know it.
That Anyantule abweza ziko pansi.
I have never heard that song.
There's a
and
song
maybe
called...
I have, but I don't remember.
There's a song that talks about cockroaches. There is one, say, abweza ziko pansi. This is my cockroach. When you sleep, they go into your pots, they eat your meat and whatever that you put there.
Cockroaches eat meat.
Well, why do they enter people's pots and they don't eat?
I think they don't eat meat. I think they're vegetarians, don't you?
Well, that song
but they do eat eggs, I think.
There.
Anyways, so looking at cockroaches, do you know that a cockroach's body is actually part of the brain? A cockroach does not have the brain like us humans do have our brain. So today, a cockroach's body has its brain in the whole body. Does that sound right? Do you understand that?
I tried to kill this cockroach that ate my meat. You know me, I love meat, guys. This cockroach, I found it there, and I think she was pregnant too.
You killed the mother. Ow.
Then I just like dismantled the head there.
The head.
Yeah.
So
but
one
it
quick
kept
fact,
on walking.
Yeah, one quick fact is that even when you behead a cockroach, it will still be walking around and doing whatever it always does. Apart from eating, it won't be able to eat since it doesn't have a head. Though it can stay for weeks.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wish humans could be like that, because would have a drop down in murder cases, and then maybe culprits should be found. Because if you're killed, your head is not there. At least for a few more days, you'd be able to... No, your head is not there.
But that's so creepy. How can you be walking around headless?
Yeah, maybe we can do some tests and see what went wrong. Could have, a follow-up kind of...
that's so weird. It's creepy.
Scientific...
Imagine making a movie, a horror movie out of a cockroach, a headless cockroach, that is.
But you see, with the cockroach, like you said, like even the head itself can survive for a few more days.
Yeah.
Only that it will die because the mouth is with the head, so it can't eat. You obviously, if you're not eating, you die at some point. I don't know how much.
And again, a cockroach's head, even when severed, it can still be alive and breathing. only that, it can also stay for a few hours.
Wow. I wish we as humans had such abilities to, um, obviously, yeah. I wish us humans had such abilities to obviously be like that. I think it would be exciting if we were allowed to, um, do certain things to an extent where if you are killed and then you're allowed to live for a day or two just to narrate your background and issues like that. So that's amazing. What else? What's the other funny fact about cockroaches?
So we have our 10 facts about cockroaches.
Mm-hmm.
So do you know that cockroaches also have feelings? So they also have emotions. They also feel hurt. Obviously, it feels hurt. It's a living thing. They feel happy. They feel sad. That's why whenever you see cockroaches, then they also see you, or you switch on the lights. They are able to run away.
Wow. Is it? And that okay? Those are emotions, and they're always shining away from light.
Yeah, that should be a response. That's a negative
response to light.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So another fun fact is that cockroaches have personalities as well.
Wow.
Did you know that?
Describe your personality in 3 words.
Shy, someone who likes eating, and then the other one you figure it out on your own.
Wow.
So, have you ever wondered if cockroaches are intelligent or not?
They can be intelligent. No animal is intelligent as far as I'm concerned. God gave us dominion over animals. So
well, you are wrong. Cockroaches here are said to be intelligent. I'm sure they're intelligent more than you. What do you think?
Well, when it comes to stealing, they could be intelligent.
I think that is what makes them intelligent.
But why is it that they always found in people's houses and not in the bush? Do you have bush cockroaches?
I don't think so. They are there, but most of them are found in the house, because in the houses, that's where you find food and other things. And plus, cockroaches are mostly found in the dirtiest places. So if your house is full of cockroaches, make sure you clean it thoroughly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Other facts.
Cockroaches. The fifth one is that cockroaches are good parents, and they also act as guards. They can be able to guard their children and take care of them with other things.
They have got children.
Did you just say children? What do you call a cockroach's child?
Whoa, it's not even a child. All human beings are allowed to have children.
Okay, however you would call it, yeah, the same thing. They're able to take care of them. They're young ones. Okay, but how do you call it? How would you call it?
No, it can't be young ones, I guess. Maybe a cockroach is what? Little cockroach. I don't.
But that's one in the same thing, though.
No.
Yes.
No. It's like saying elephants got children.
They do.
No, those are not children.
They're what?
Like it's something like saying lions have got children.
Cubs.
Yeah.
A cub is a lion's child.
Even a donkey, the little one is called ass. Yeah.
Okay, those are children. You should tell us what they are called, because we keep on arguing here.
Yes, and the good part is that you're able to post that on our Facebook page, CLUB Zambia, and we'll be able to, more than glad to read it right here in our studio. You can also join us here live. You can come through to our studio and share your story, especially on how 2023 is going. Hopefully you're not being pressured, right? Negatively. So those are some of the things that you can possibly engage in with us here on CLUB, right?
Yep. So can you play dead? Are you good at doing that?
I'm not just good at anything which.
Can you act? At least acting.
Well, I've tried. I think I'm a good actor, really, guys.
Well, I won't comment on that. I've never seen you before, but I'm sure a cockroach can beat you. Here we're just talking about cockroaches, so I'm sure they're better than you in a lot of ways. What do you think? Because cockroaches can play dead. So you might think you've killed your cockroach, but it's still there. So if you're going to kill one, make sure you kill it. Make sure you really kill it. But killing is a bad thing, guys. It's a really bad thing.
You kill it with your
Passion and power.
passion. Just to ensure that it's dead.
Yeah.
Kill it. You have to kill it twice. Mm-hmm.
So, what do you know about cockroaches?
I think for now that's all I know. What you have stated, the cockroaches are intelligent. They're able to survive without, even when their head is cut off. I think pretty much what you have said here. They are creepy. They are dirty.
They are dirty. Like obviously, yeah. So they are also immune to some parasites.
Like what?
I'm not really sure like what, but you should try that.
It's like mosquitoes.
It's mosquito parasites.
It
No,
is.
it is.
It is. Big part.
I said parasites. Pesticides.
Pesticide. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I meant
Nice.
pesticides.
Nice.
So they're
Nice.
immune to that.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're using pesticides, some cockroaches can survive it. Do I have?
Because of that creepy skin they have.
Yeah. And they can eat anything as well.
As usual, I
Cockroaches
suspected
eat
so.
humans.
Once
Rats
we
can,
die,
but the cockroaches do that.
maybe once we die, I don't know.
Okay, you should test it.
No, we'll do a research on that. Probably.
Yeah, so those were the facts that we had for you.
No, they do.
today.
Because when you wake up, Sangat now, Fimba somewhere. I've heard people say, I've heard people say, Impefu Shadin Suma. Impefu, like that's cockroaches in them.
Impefu.
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 You watch over you.
That sounds like Chinese.
Impefu, no.
Impefu. Okay, just stop.
Impefu, guys, cockroach.
But are you sure?
Anyantule in Nyanja.
Nyanja is just a cockroach.
No, it's Anyantule.
Cockroach.
Anyantule.
It's a cockroach in Nyanja.
Mm-hmm.
Well, those are the facts that we had for you today. Make sure you join us next time for these same facts, much more interesting facts.
Definitely. And just like that, we switch over to our English in English translations. Now, obviously, every day we get to learn new proverbs, new meaning. Language is just so
Funny
diverse and funny, right? And obviously, riding on the basis of cockroaches and animal facts, today we specifically bring to you interesting idiomatic expressions using animals. Okay, just like in any other language, English has got so many and diverse expressions that uses animals. And today we're here to share some of the basic but weirdly widely used expressions using animals. Our first expression using an animal is to pig out. Okay,
That sounds weird.
to pig out. I earlier asked you to describe yourself, your personality, and you said you are shy, you love eating yourself, and the other one I'm gonna find out myself. So what you basically said is that you'll have to pig out.
Pig out. That sounds weird.
Because to pig out means to eat a lot.
Oh, really?
And obviously you'd guess because pigs do eat a lot. They literally eat anything which is there. So
I think they're cousins with cockroaches.
no, but pigs eat babies. Like in the villages, this one mother was complaining that she had left her baby there, and when she came out, the baby was gone. Pigs.
But doesn't the baby have to be covered in something gross for a pig?
Pig, they can eat shoes, they can eat whatever is there, even clothes. So eat humans, including clothes. So pigs.
Anyways,
Pig out. You guys, eh? Yes.
I'll stop pigging out soon.
Yeah. So maybe you can be, like any other person there. Yes. Another person is there. The other person there, they don't eat a lot. So they minimize on eating so that they balance
It's
their
not like I eat like a pig. At least I minimize my eating.
Why are you putting words into my mouth?
Okay, I won't.
Okay.
I've stopped.
Guess our second proverb for today.
Chicken out?
Definitely. Wow. So you love eating chicken, right? You love pigging out chickens.
Okay, that sentence sounds wrong, but
You
okay,
love
I'm learning something.
You love pigging out chickens, guys. You love eating chickens. So to chicken out actually means it's different from what a chicken is, because you think like it's food. To chicken out is to be too scared to do something. especially when you had previously agreed to do so. Out of nowhere, I just changed. I'm no longer doing this. The chicken, because chickens are cowards. Because I personally have experienced
You're about
this.
to be killed. How can you be a coward when you're about to
No,
be
like
killed?
when I want to give chickens food, maybe I want to throw some maize brains there. They run away. When I just intentionally need,
because they think they're going to be
them.
killed.
Yeah, so chickens are cowards. Our
Don't
third
be a coward.
proverb for today, guess what?
What is it? I'm bad at guessing, so just tell me.
To be a dark horse.
A dark horse.
Mm-hmm.
A dark horse. How can someone be a dark horse? How can I be a dark horse?
I think when you're just dark, like Africans.
So you're now setting us, mocking us. Africans.
No, you see the funny concept is there's a funny concept between white and black. So Africans refer to themselves as blacks
dark
when they are dark, and then whites refer to themselves as
whites when they're
light. They're light in complexion. So to be a dark horse is somebody. This one is a dark horse. She said I would find out her third personality, so she's a dark horse. This one.
My dark horse.
A dark horse is somebody that keeps their interest and ideas secret, okay? Especially one that has got this ability and skills. They are adept at something, but they never get to show it there. They just get to surprise you that, oh, maybe they can play drums, they can sing, they can dance, they can do amazing stuff, but don't show it there. So such a person is a dark horse. Moving on with our fourth, which is to be a bull in a China shop.
To be a bull in a China shop.
I know you probably.
Why not a Zambian shop?
No, because maybe it's just like that. And I know you might be thinking of going to China. Don't do that because there's COVID there. COVID has surfaced, guys, and hopefully you're keeping yourself safe. No, how can it end?
Just like that, the way Ebola ended.
You don't want to get vaccinated.
I will.
So don't expect it to end. You should even get vaccinated, you guys, so that we stay healthy, all of us together.
Think about it.
Yes. So to be a bull in a China shop is someone who acts carelessly, guys, and walks awkwardly. Such people are said to be bulls in a China shop.
That sounds rude, though.
No, because like China is a country with many people and different cultures, diverse things.
Now it makes sense.
So now, like, when you are there, when you are a bull, you get lost, you don't know exactly
which way. Walking around like a headless chicken.
Mm-hmm. So because Zambia is too small, so you can't be a bull in a Zambian shop because you'll be straightforward. Zambia is just two-way straightforward. So it's only China. I'm sorry. Yes, and our other proverb for today translation, which is to be a pussycat.
To be a pussycat.
Now that sounds rude, right? Like a pussycat.
Yeah, that sounds rude as well.
But apparently it's got an interesting meaning. It means to be gentle.
Gentle? Cats are gentle.
Yeah, when you say...
I think dogs are gentle.
No.
Some dogs.
Dogs are troublesome.
No, not all the dogs.
Dogs are really troublesome.
Not
You're a fan of dogs?
Yeah, more than cats.
Cats are amazing, guys. They are cute, they're friendly, they're flexible. But dogs are just physically strong. Cute. No. I don't like animals.
At least they can defend you.
Are physically like hard like that. No.
Not all dogs are hard. Not all dogs are hard.
Really?
Though I used to be scared of dogs.
It depends on which dogs you had.
Yeah, it does.
Speaking of dogs, guys, our next idiom for today focuses on dog, and it says to be in a dog's house. Okay? And to be in a dog's house means to be in trouble. So this one loves being in trouble because she's kept a lot of dogs before.
Dogs are cute.
Well, I don't.
And how is a dog's house trouble?
No, because you're thrown into a dog's kennel. Obviously,
dogs are not harmful.
You wouldn't come out alive, I presume. If these are trained dogs.
Okay, yeah. If you're a thief, then yeah, you can say that.
Yeah. So imagine you're in this dog house. It means you're in trouble, and people run away from dogs and cats.
I guess.
Which makes sense, right? So cats, we the cats fans, we have won this game.
Not really. I'm still coming back for you.
For dogs. Not at this show. Probably on the next episode. You have an assignment to do home, but
And
this
I'm
one,
going to beat you to it.
I'm the 8 team. I'm fine at the win. No, we can bet.
How much is that?
50 kwacha.
I think make it 100.
100 kwacha.
Yeah.
For a start, right? Yes. So that's all we had. No. Before we wrap up on this segment, we have one other funny, exciting proverb to do with animals. Try and guess what. Have you ever heard any proverbs to do with snakes?
Snakes.
A snake in the grass.
A snake in the grass.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think I have, but I've just forgotten it.
A snake in the grass is somebody that pretends to be friendly to you, and then
Like you.
in the background they stab you, they do a sort of crazy things, they gossip about you. Such kind of people are said to be snakes in the grass. They're not honest, they're dishonest.
And I know a lot of people who are like that.
Snakes.
Ah,
No.
in green, in green grass.
You know a lot of people, not snakes.
I know both snakes and people.
Yeah, but anyway, and the funny issue again is that there's another proverb which equates to a snake in the grass.
Which is? It says you know a lot of these things.
No, it's just like I
Aren't you
love
an animal
language. No.
yourself?
Guys, cultural exchange and traditional expressions between languages has always fascinated me. So I take time to I wonder how, even in our local languages, in Bemba and even in Nyanja,
I think you should just teach me them because I think I insult whenever I say it because the words come out so wrong.
Like which one?
Like the one that you just said. What's a cockroach again?
Impem.
That's Chinese.
Do you know what a dog is in Pem?
What is it?
Imbwa.
That's normal. Imbwa.
No.
Imbwa. Imbwa.
So let me teach you a few things before we wrap up in Bemba.
Okay.
Like just summarize the things we've gotten here, but in Bemba obviously. So cockroach is impemfu, dog.
Chinese.
Dog is imbwa. A cat is kapushi.
Kapushi. That's
Pushi.
normal. Pushi. Kapushi.
Yeah. No, is that the actual? I think that's a slang Bemba word.
Kapushi. Kapushi.
But they should be like actual. I'll find out. Pushi sounds so Western.
Kapusi.
That's in Nyanja?
I think so, yes.
Mm.
Kapusi.
Oh.
Achona.
Oh.
That's Nyanja. Or Nyanja. Achona. Achona.
What else do you want to learn in?
Everything.
A pig. A pig is a mistaken Nkumba. Yeah, Nkumba guy. Nkumba shadi wama.
Nkumba. So just put E.
Then ngombe.
Ngombe.
That's a cow. I mistake. That's a goat. A goat is akameme. Akameme. Because man.
Mbuzi.
That's mbuzi. Okay.
Mbuzi.
And people say I'm a goat, so you guys, you're a man.
Only Messi is a goat. He's the only goat around here.
No.
In the whole world.
Shout out to everybody that has been part of this show because you two are goats. You're the greatest of all times.
But don't feel special.
No, you're more than special. Like, you guys have got a special place in my heart.
In your heart.
Yeah.
And there is no comment on that.
Unfortunately, we've come to the end of our show for today because this goat, this man wants us to go. She's going out on a date, so I don't want to delay her. No, I don't know. But you told me you're going out on dates. I just want to leave you and see. Probably good.
No comment on that one again.
Yeah, I don't want to be the one. I don't want to be accused.
Don't delay me.
Yeah, so yeah, you're free to go. Guys, I'm staying with you. How? Via our Facebook platform. Get to like it and tell your friends that we are on. Share your stories. Remember, just as usual, and we'll be more than happy to share them here in our studio. Let's get interactive. You can also follow me on my personal pages, Lax and Kelvin Period, on Twitter and Instagram as well. And
I am not on any social media platform.
That's
me lying again.
Okay.
So you can follow me on my social media platform as Lina Soko. That's all. And WhatsApp. No, I cannot give out my number. That's for Airtel money. Come on.
Q Club. Till next time, it's been Lovely journey with you guys. Next time, same place, different clothes, same faces, new topic.
And
After 7 days. Bye bye.